this was your last breath, where would you go? The waves pulling you in, don't you feel yourself going? Blink and you'll miss it. Don't you miss it? Are you ready to see it all of it, deep, reef, pressed, pressed? Play on this little snapshot, I'm reminded of home. Big conversations and little spaces of contemplation. My first poems were rooms with little furniture. Lots of leeway for movement, at least there were halls. Where I learned your two-step, you step with your right leg. Don't you miss home, legs led astray? Stay on path. It's the best advice I can give you. You're gonna live your life however you want to, and for what it's worth, I think I have 2 left feet myself. Misaligned on certain values. Lines I walk. So as I walk, I usually stare at the ground, or grass, or bush, because you're staring at me in this little tree. So naturally, you're on the fence, awkwardly laughing with the birds, because what do they find so damn funny? But I can't help but wonder where they're off to next. Well, this beach better be blue, because I trekked too many rocks to get here. And the rocks and the trees only get bigger here too. You ever wonder how far the apple had to fall to know it came from a tree? I spiral, rather marvel at my family lineage. Branches, trees simultaneously synonymous with each other. Each branch is reminder, a log if you will, if you're willing to look up. Slowly but surely, slowly, surely branches and trees. You settle into this trance sometimes, you know. But taking you all in means I have to do so like a mother does. I give you my breath. This sight is no little prize of mine. Trust me, I give you this sack. To fix your face. Don't forget to take a look around. Before your grade in, your color's been lost. But that's not the end all be all. You see it as the end, but it is a start to something. Tangible. Change. You see what I show you because I said so, and what I want to say is so brisk. But the wave of goodbye lasts forever. Let your gray root show you peace forever, because we all die in the end, and that's how Stella got her groove back. Sit back for a minute. Recline. And accept all that nature calls your attention to, that is as great wind blows you back home to this beautiful throne, of course. Of course, don't you see it? Look closely. Surely, but slowly, you can make out a seat. left at my mama's table. But you start sinking slowly. In your seat. Between a rock and a tree case, the rules seem set. Simple. 'Cause you've been here before, you've seen this show. Don't you remember Judge Judy? I mean, episodes of it. Here and there. I mean, flashes of it. But I mean, I must have been glass. Stuck in front of that TV, always watching two or pairs at odds. This rock v tree. And every rubber bullet and rubber band is another pebble thrown. Slight smart comment thrown to poke the bear. This combined with your tongue made me the smart Alex sitting before you today. Judge, I want to thank you for the tough skin. The older I get, I grow into it, you know. And unlike baggy brothered hand-me-downs, these cells feel like mine after all. After all, just somehow jumping at the world around me, there's Judge Judy everywhere. For those willing to see it, you just gotta use your eyes, and I have trouble picking the screen. You know, surreal stills were always my favorite films. Better than any Set It Off. Better than any Temptation. Better than any drawn out Ricky. Drawn out enough to pull on your heartstrings, of course, and after all, that band snaps you back into reality, stretch it far enough to hit you, to beat you. That paper beats rock, and nature has a way of beating that into you. And like rock, river, and tree, trees will always rise to the occasion and win in this case. Standing 10 toes down, 4 stones in the ground, better yet on all fours, I frown like a baby sometimes. Upset I grew up so fast, running before crawling, 'cause you have to be so fast to last in this lifetime, 'cause it changes so quickly, and black babies can even die, little black babies, so abruptly I guard that little me inside so carefully. If I were a tree, I'd have growth rungs, like this ladder, stepping stones to step into. My little tree house. To get away from it all, sometimes you just need a little walk. Or maybe a climb. Something to get your legs moving, or your mind working, and a move on. And getting familiar with this existential remission, sometimes you just want to be alone. But I don't got a treehouse. I done walked too many times, crossed that bridge too many times, come to term too many times to know I carry you with me every day. Big Mama, as you beam in my shadows, looming over me like a god and protector, of course, who would hold my hand at any stop? Bus, rail, life, and the things that get stuck like, well, sticker, or gum and hair. Looking back, it offers a sort of direction. Because it's probable you'll never want to do that again. Go that way again. It's best you remain calm. You know, a stroll has that effect. A way of shaking your shoulders about. Is she with the newts now? And God, do I love this historically black universe. Shit gets rocky, but that's a hard black life. I only click my heels thrice to go easy into that memory lane. Baby, we walk down this yellow brick road because it's all we got. Best we could do. And we made that house a home, didn't we? Did you know I got my gatherer from my daddy's side? Note he always had an eye for old, new, whatever was in view, in style and in home, a new day after school. It usually never got old. Only love could light a flame so touching. So torching is better if you don't want to get burned. But I digress. I guess that's why I have such high guards. But with all due respect, does it bug you how long you've been walking? You've been walking behind black elders, holding your hand, trying to keep up. Corner store's always a corner store away. Well, you could always walk, it's never that far, and you've been walking behind black elders, holding your hand, trying to keep up. Corner store's always a corner away. Just don't count the corners, or the number of men, or the number of Pauls, bearing another tear for a pearl loss. Clammy eyes can only produce so many tears, but Black Death has been on my mind. A tiny lustered seed, planted in my mind since birth, since imprisonment, since this shell would make a stunning casket, open, close in case you need to see what you've done. The marbling is exquisite, no? Probably the nicest furniture or home I'll own or see. Boy, it gets dark here quickly. All the more reason to get home before this spotlight comes on. The horns get louder, and soon the only thing blaring are the birds mocking future cries, mimicking grief. Is this your American dream after all? Keep playing. Keep policing. Keep my black name out your mama's mouth, because my mother is so fly she turn you every which way but loose, without breaking a sweat or losing a flight credit. Baggage check is a black woman's yawn, automatically checking you and whatever baggage you think you might have. And this black Gaia is no different. She ain't one of your little friends. And none of them gonna be there through thick and thin. Though barred, you can't keep a black woman down. And her strength is beyond any great Hercules. I'm amused by this light. The lightness in your sleep, on standby for black boys in need of prayer, in need of a warm shoulder. To warm. Oh, so warming. 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 Warning that your eyes won't know what hit them. When this is all cut short, I'll beat your little chase and little black bullet. To this funeral of brothers that could have been me, should have been in better company. Right. He should still be here. Now he's a martyr walking that same walk where I hope he finds rest. Retreat and return, and I keep returning to the same old one. This fickle prayer for me and you. The seed of hope that black bodies are held tighter by the ground. Held to a different level of affection, for a black woman knows how to care for all wounds and afflictions. You recognize your blood in mine? Cut from the same tree, same cloth, same cross. Giving my word, when I die, my grass will be greener, blacker, and to be black in every lifetime is to die in every lifetime. And time after again, flowers come and go, but I hope my roots bloom forever. Long after I'm gone, again, you'll see so many roots buried in family aunties and uncles I haven't seen in so long. Cheesing in my mind, eyes squinting like you're in front of the TV again. Just resting your eyes for a minute. Told how many times you still watching that. And that goes to show the older the show, the quicker your response times. Keen on your Perry Mason, keen on cues, cut to jury, and another to drawn out strings. Until you come to confession. Do you think I can live for us all? Is it feasible to split myself in two? Piloting bodies of brothers from another mother, because it don't matter if you die today, tomorrow you deserve to have the last word. This breath, take it with you. For those that didn't get it, you get a move on you here. Hear me when I say life is short, but a black thread is even shorter. Shorty, to be blunt, black and mild, like my dad used to put it, we are spun from a different cloth, though. Made to be sopping wet. And blood, sweat, and tears dripping in faux, this cycle of highs and lows, moments of breathing, and pulled out of it, I don't think you want off this ride. You'd get sick spinning this Ferris wheel, running toward that light at the end of this tunnel, but I envision an underground cookout. Or kickback, I don't really care so long as there's a dance floor. Boogie Underland, because ain't no party like a H-Town party, 'cause this H-Town party don't ever stop until you dead as a rock. 'Cause what you all dressed for? I swear these 9 to 5's gonna put me in the ground sooner rather than later if this bullet don't beat me first. Better yet, I'll sit in the coroner with a nice big rock on my toe, making sure I look clean for the dirt thrown on me. And when I'm stone cold dead, it'll mean something. When great wind blows, so too do my elders. The blacker the berry, the more buried your nose is in tissues, in masks or ventilators because you can't breathe, so I give you breath. I give you juice. This little hug of life, of elixir I grant to you so you never run cold. Warm with mother by your side, outside in this drizzle cookout rain. Before I let go beyond anything I have to say, you are my rock, my world, my contingency. And if no one sees it through, well, you know damn well it was never about no suit. tan to dirt brown, dressed in highly favored. How dare you look so sharp before your due date? So come on then. Looking dead as a rock, stone cold clean, I give you my rib. Like Adams do, so you have more on your plate. You know the food you actually want and the funeral you'd want. The final seconds of TV you gotta see. I speak for the trees when I say they did a beautiful job on the body, and you can see the whole family showed up. Great aunts and unknown cousins of stranger aliases. Best believe there's a musicality to it. And while we're all here gathered around this tree, this rock in your heart's place, 'cause your heart's been given up a long time ago, you see, my heart started going out to so many bodies it lost track. But the bodies keep it, this vacancy, this room for major changes and turns, so might as well say what you need to say and keep walking. 'Cause that's all you can really do. And when you find that pebble stuck in your shoe, nagging you in the back of your mind, it'll give you something to cry about. Rest your eyes on the ground sometimes, keeping ears on sounds, tweets, and your careful whisper to meet me on the other side. Then you grew legs and disappeared. After all, you gave me the wings right off your back. Back to the ground again. You can begin to fall asleep. In front of your box as it is. At ease as your credits start to roll.